Happy day, YouTube. My name is John, and this is my channel, The Intermancer. On the last episode, I had set up I had brought React into the project and cleaned up some build errors, and I realized that I hadn't created a new branch. I did creating a new branch off camera, but everything should be shiny and clean right now. So just to confirm that, I'm going to quickly do a build, make sure that nothing broke overnight while I wasn't touching it. Seems to happen sometimes. Okay, come on. Sure does seem to be taking a long time. Okay. It took how long? 53 seconds, almost a full minute. That's interesting. That's a while. All right. So let's see. Now what we can do is we can start the dev server. There it is, npm run dev. What? Error. Oh, I have to be inside of the UI part. Okay. What? Wow. Okay. npm has a bug. Optional dependency. We will follow this advice. We did this before and it worked. Removing both package lock.json delete and the node modules directory. Back here it said try npm I for install. Added 230 seconds back. That seemed to go fast. Run dev. All right, that worked. Localhost 5173. And there it is. Although the React logo and the Vite logo seem to be missing. Wonder where those went. Public. Vite.svg. All right, I'm not going to worry about that. I am not going to worry about that. And I'm going to close everything else. Close all tabs. Now I am going to simply tell the AI within a new chat. Context first. context first. Build Gen AI context. We need to add a new context file. Okay. Layout. The UI is simple with a side bar and a main content area. It suggested that, and that's what I was going to type. Interesting. Simple with a sidebar and a main content area. Sidebar. Main commands are listed first and always shown if a main command has secondary commands or a sub menu, it will show up when the main command is selected. I want to see about word wrapping. Tab, word wrap. Right click. File, settings. Editor, general. Soft wraps. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. That's so much better. Main content. The main content area is where status is displayed and any user input is status and user input is displayed. Technologies, actually tech stack. For tech stack, project root JSON. user interface. React is used for the user interface. The UI is located in the front end folder. Okay. Experiment. Main menu. Right now it's just experiment. When experiment is selected, the following options are made available in the sidebar. Start experiment, stop experiment, pause. I don't need pause or resume. Just start or stop. And if an experiment is running, the status is shown in the main content area. I feel like I ought to get rid of main menu and just put this under sidebar. Okay. New chat. As described in user interface and tech stack, generate sidebar and main content components. For the front end. All right. I should have specified the version of React I'm using. And I need to add that I'm using Vite. Import. Okay, sidebar CSS. Update app. All right, excellent. All right, so let's bring this in. Let's bring all these changes in, and if all of this works, then I'll call this episode done. Okay, so first in source. Said sidebar.tsx. New directory, components, and new TypeScript file, sidebar. Where does it put CSS? I think in just a CSS directory. Let's go to here to sidebar.tsx. Apply that. Accept it. Putting sidebar.tsx and main content.tsx in the components directory. Under front end src. Where should I put the CSS files? I should have said, what is the convention? Okay. Co-loaded with components. I recommend it. Okay, I will go with that. It walked me through the options. It said either put it in the same directory or give it another directory, or add this module stuff and import it. But after reading the pros and cons, I'm just going to put the CSS in the same components directory. New style sheet. Sidebar. I wonder why I couldn't apply the snippet. No worries. Copy paste. When in doubt, copy paste. All right, main content component. New TypeScript. Main content. Accept all. New style sheet. Main content.css. Wonder if it'll work for this one. Wonder why it doesn't like CSS. All right. And now it said update app component. And the app CSS. Since I'm just updating the app with what I got, I'll delete the old stuff. Why is it saying? Oh. Components. Components. Okay. And the CSS for the app seems to be really straightforward. And took that. Wonder why. All right. So now experiment. Boom. Okay. Awesome. That's a good place to call it. 22 minutes for the video. Very quickly, I was able to stand up a basic UI. It's obviously early days here, but we have our menu, our sub-menu. Okay, I'll have it click and go away when it, or whatever. Start and stop. Really, that's all we need for now. In fact, I don't even need to have it show up the other stuff. We'll see. Experiment. Commands. Instead of commands, I'll say something like Gaia F there. This is nice. This is exciting. Baby steps towards a functional UI. So the next time we will clean this up a little bit and then tie the start experiment to the server, and then we will, the episode after that, have the server send status back to the UI so we know when we're done. And I should probably also, you know what, before that I should probably put the repositories here on the commands on the sidebar. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, enough mumbling to myself. I'll do that offline. Thank you for your time.